1. Which adult learning principle best supports trainees in ELDT programs when connecting new safety protocols to their past driving experiences? A. Memorization. B. Relevance. C. Standardization. D. Regulation. 2. When evaluating the effectiveness of an ELDT training session, which method provides the most accurate measurement of knowledge retention? A. Oral recitation. B. Written test scores. C. Attendance records. D. Mentor feedback. 3. In curriculum development for entry-level driver training, the primary role of a needs assessment is to A. Determine test dates. B. Identify performance gaps. C. Prepare handouts. D. Schedule vehicle inspections. 4. Which communication technique is most effective for ensuring ELDT trainees with diverse literacy levels understand air brake procedures? A. Technical manuals. B. Peer-reviewed journals. C. Visual demonstrations. D. Policy documents. 5. When applying FMCSA regulations, which compliance approach is emphasized in the ELDT framework? A. Voluntary guidelines. B. Regulatory enforcement. C. Incentive programs. D. Informal practices. 6. Mentoring in the ELDT context primarily focuses on A. Reducing training costs. B. Supporting driver skill development. C. Speeding up testing schedules. D. Eliminating evaluations. 7. Which adult learning strategy is most effective for teaching hazardous material handling? A. Passive lecture. B. Scenario-based learning. C. Memorization drills. D. Reading assignments. 8. In ELDT evaluations, which measure best demonstrates behavioral change? A. Road test performance. B. Survey satisfaction. C. Classroom attendance. D. Written exam grades. 9. The inclusion of unscored questions in an ELDT assessment primarily helps to A. Confuse the student. B. Pilot test future questions. C. Shorten the exam. D. Reduce study preparation. 10. What is the recommended passing score threshold for ELDT theoretical assessments? A. 50%. B. 60%. C. 70%. D. 90%. 11. Which element is essential for aligning ELDT curricula with adult learning principles? A. Cost reduction. B. Real-world application. C. Repetition alone. D. Short session times. 12. Instructors use rubrics in ELDT evaluations mainly to A. Eliminate subjectivity. B. Save grading time. C. Comply with state tax policies. D. Replace regulations. 13. What role does feedback play in mentoring new ELDT drivers? A. Reinforces effective performance. B. Replaces evaluation. C. Eliminates testing. D. Ensures faster graduation. 14. To meet regulatory compliance, ELDT programs must A. Document completion in the training provider registry. B. Issue their own certification cards. C. Create unique testing systems. D. Eliminate practice exams. 15. What adult learning principle supports hands-on training with pre-trip inspections? A. Abstract thinking. B. Experiential learning. C. Passive observation. D. Memorization only. 16. Which evaluation tool best identifies gaps in ELDT driver performance? A. Post-training surveys. B. Road skills assessment. C. Attendance logs. D. Peer introductions. 17. Curriculum development in ELDT requires integration of A. Federal Motor Carrier Safety Regulations. B. Personal opinion. C. Randomized quizzes. D. State tax codes. 18. In ELDT communication strategies, clear instructions should prioritize A. Brevity over clarity. B. Technical jargon. C. Simplicity and precision. D. Silence and observation. 19. Which mentoring approach encourages reflective learning? A. Direct lecture. B. Guided questioning. C. Memorization tasks. D. Independent reading. 20. The evaluation of ELDT training effectiveness is best achieved through A. Policy reviews. B. Performance-based assessments. C. Instructor attendance. D. Certificate distribution. 21. Which adult learning principle is violated if ELDT instruction ignores the driver's prior experience? A. Andragogy. B. Experiential anchoring. C. Reflection. D. Personalization. 22. What is the FMCSA's main goal with ELDT regulation? A. Increase costs. B. Improve road safety. C. Shorten training. D. Eliminate testing. 23. When developing an ELDT curriculum, instructors must ensure that A. Content aligns with FMCSA standards. B. Lessons are kept informal. C. Drivers skip pre-trip inspection. D. Testing is optional. 24. Which communication skill is essential during in-cab training? A. Active listening. B. Silence. C. Technical jargon. D. Humor only. 25. Which mentoring method best fosters independent decision-making in new drivers? A. Guided practice. B. Repetition drills. C. Note-taking. D. Reading manuals. 26. Evaluation in ELDT focuses primarily on A. Regulatory compliance and driver safety. B. Increasing costs. C. Minimizing teaching time. D. Reducing staff involvement. 27. Which assessment best measures a driver's understanding of air brake systems? A. Written multiple choice test. B. Verbal introduction. C. Classroom attendance. D. Peer feedback. 28. In curriculum design, sequencing lessons logically supports which adult learning principle? A. Randomization. B. Scaffolding. C. Silence. D. Humor. 29. Mentoring effectiveness in ELDT is measured through A. Improved trainee confidence and performance. B. Reduced test duration. C. Instructor satisfaction. D. Lower program costs. 30. Which compliance document must ELDT providers submit to FMCSA? A. Training provider registry data. B. Personal invoices. C. State tax reports. D. Parking records. 31. Adult learning emphasizes that drivers learn best when A. The content is immediately applicable. B. Sessions are long and abstract. C. They memorize without practice. D. Exams are optional. RD2. ELDT evaluation strategies should always include A. Formative and summative assessments. B. Humor exercises. C. Only attendance checks. D. Instructor notes. RD3. Communication barriers in ELDT may result from A. Jargon-heavy instructions. B. Clear visual aids. C. Simple demonstrations. D. Plain language use. 34. A mentor's role in ELDT includes A. Providing constructive feedback. B. Eliminating evaluations. C. Memorizing for students. D. Reducing regulation adherence. 35. Regulatory compliance ensures ELDT programs. A. Maintain national safety standards. B. Reduce road inspections. C. Eliminate all testing. D. Allow for self-certification. 36. Which curriculum approach supports mastery of complex driving maneuvers? A. Gradual progression. B. Single-session memorization. C. Randomized drills. D. Ignoring skill sequence. 37. Which adult learning technique is most suitable for hazardous weather driving instruction? A. Case study discussions. B. Silent reading. C. Instructor-only talk. D. Written memorization. 38. Which evaluation method best reflects driver competence under stress? A. Simulated road tests. B. Attendance records. C. Survey forms. D. Peer discussion. 39. ELDT compliance audits verify. A. Provider records and training completion. B. Driver meal receipts. C. Fuel purchase logs. D. Instructor travel reports. 40. Effective mentoring in ELDT emphasizes. A. Modeling safe driving behaviors. B. Skipping evaluations. C. Memorization tasks. D. Ignoring feedback. 41. Which adult learning factor is most important when training older drivers? A. Building on prior experience. B. Eliminating practice. C. Providing only written texts. D. Ignoring safety. 42. ELDT instructors should use which communication technique during pre-trip inspection training? A. Step-by-step, verbal and visual instruction. B. Reading regulations allowed only. C. Technical jargon exclusively. D. Humor instead of structure. 43. The primary regulatory authority for ELDT is A. Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration. B. State DMV marketing. C. Local city councils. D. Private insurance firms. 44. Curriculum evaluation in ELDT ensures A. Training meets national standards. B. Students avoid exams. C. Providers increase costs. D. Lessons remain unstructured. 45. Which mentoring style best addresses diverse learning needs? A. Adaptive coaching. B. Standard lectures. C. Silence. D. Humor-based teaching only.